On today's episode of What If a Man Did This, this might just be the most disturbing one yet.
I don't know if you recognize me or not, but you talk about me a lot on your show. So I brought a clip.
This kiss was Gwen. I don't know where Gwen is now, but she traumatized me.
She messed you up?
I was 11 years old. I was riding a bike. She said, come over here, let's do it. She was 16. I rode my bike over there. She said, teach him to punk off the bike. She threw me up against the garage and she kissed me real hard.
I think that sounds like I'm not first.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was. I was violated. I just said, just back then, we didn't have a number to report people. So I just had to deal with it. It was just a horrible experience for me.
Well, I totally get that, like, Steve Harvey is, he's a comedian. People laugh when they watch his show, but he used words like traumatized, violated, and agreed with Rachel Ray when she said that that might be a sex crime. The fact that the whole audience, including Rachel Ray, was clapping and laughing kind of fucked me up. Because, like, the thing is that he was telling the story of the perspective of 11-year-old him, and all I can picture is an 11-year-old boy sitting on that stage telling that story. And would the audience have reacted like that? Let's watch the rest of the clip.
Gwen Harris.
Steve Harvey.
She was just a few years older than us. My first kiss was her right there. That's my first.
Oh my God, look at you robbing a young boy of his experience of a first kiss.
I was riding my bike. She said, come here.
You was riding a bike. You stopped in front of the house. You wanted that kiss.
Where have I heard something like that before? Oh yeah, the one time that I was sexually assaulted by a dude and he said, well, you allowed me to sleep in your bed. You wanted me to start diddling you while you were sleeping.
You made me want to kiss.
No, you was running around telling everybody, ooh, I'm gonna kiss Gwen Harris. I'm gonna kiss Gwen. I just gave you what you asked for.
Now let's really gender reverse that, right? Because so many people have a hard time separating the fact that it's Steve Harvey, he's humorous. So let's imagine a woman saying that. Oprah up there saying, my first kiss is when I was 11 years old and a 16-year-old boy grabbed me off my bike and forced me to kiss him. I was traumatized, I was violated, and the whole audience is sitting there clapping and laughing. Then imagine the guy comes to the show to call her out and says, you wanted it because you parked your bike outside my house. We need to wake up and realize that young boys and men are just as at risk of being sexually exploited, except we trick them into thinking that they want it. I just thought of this after, so I'm in a different place in my house, but I really want to make sure that I drive this idea home because I don't want this to go over people's heads. I don't want people to look at this and be like, well, Steve Harvey was making it humorous. He was kind of laughing himself. But I really want to point out that just like how we can say that almost every girl we know has been sexually assaulted or sexually harassed, almost every single guy that I know has experienced the exact same thing. And so the difference is when guys are telling me the stories of their sexual trauma, they usually laugh because they've internalized this idea that like it's funny and it's not a big deal. And so I'm sure that Steve Harvey may have internalized that, and with the audience laughing, that probably just reinforced that internalization of the fact that it's funny. But at the end of the day, no 11-year-old boy or girl should be grabbed off their bike by a 16-year-old, shoved up against a garage, and made forced to that be their first kiss. It's just fucked up. No dick for Gwen. Thanks for making it this far in the video. Why not stay for a couple seconds longer for a special message from Becky? Excuse me. Did you buy Roma's merch?
How did you get in my house?
Don't worry about it. Did you buy this?
I sure did.
That's what I thought. Why?
I like
Why?
it.
You know that she's just a pick-me. You know that she's just using you,
How
right?
did you get in?
No,
Get off my bed.
I won't tell you how I got in your home, and no, I will not get off your bed. You are not supposed to be buying her fucking merch.
You stained it?
Yeah, I ruined it with bleach. I better not see you buying it. You better not go to RomaArmyMerch.com.
What the fuck?
I'm taking this.